I'm getting ready to go. My name is Ming. I'm on commentary tonight. HaloTracks.org/G Fuel to get buy one, get one free. Valid until midnight. We are last chance to put your bets in on who's winning SX on the fly this week. We are lights out, gate drop, and away we go. Underway at SX on the fly. It's a 16-car or 14-car sprawl into the first corner, and already met a car over the back. Where a bike, as Cam would say, as into the first corner and into the first section. It is a clear leader right now. That's Sullied up into P1. P1 Sullied. It's a mess. Cars.
I just got black punted so hard. Holy shit.
It's Gammonized and Kupu. Kupu's off the smallness. It's a discount. Gammonized and Kupu in shambles on lap number 1 in the first section. But right now, Sully's the big winner, followed by another guy from Canada. That's Oscar Wiggins looking to prove something. The low rider out of Thunder Bay sends it on the inside. What a move by the guy. Jeff into P3, into P4 is Soda. P5 just behind him, battling his way up through the field is Barry Barrows, battling with Venom Palsy. It's very wide up the hill, and Jeff is through. Through goes Hamilton to P1. Unbelievable pass by Jeff.
Good.
Sully nails the jump down into the section. It gets really difficult into the off-camber dirt section. Downhill it goes. Jeff with a sizable advantage over Sully. 13?
I see.
Oscar Wiggins still in P3. P4 didn't make the jump. Was Soda being impeded by floundering. And already back to 4th he goes, but we saw last week he was able to make up the deficit. Cam and I's making up his deficit after wrecking with Goop. Cam goes from the back to the front. He's up to P5, battling with Barry Barrows.
This is some electric stuff we're seeing here.
To the SX on the fly main event, and it is Jeff off to a big lead over Sully, about a whole jump ahead of him. Then it's Oscar Wiggins. Soda just behind him, no room to spare for that position. It is a train behind Sully. You could say a train is being run on him as they all roll that jump right there, but Sully almost flounders. Cam and I as well. One mistake by one of these riders is going to cause the others to make big mistakes. Sully, you saw almost there, went over. Look at this. It is a 6-car battle for second place right now, or a 6-bike battle, I should say. It's Oscar Wiggins through into P2, making the pass on Sully. Now it's Soda patiently waiting in P4 to make that move over P3. Oh, Cam runs Venom, or Venom wide. Very dirty move there. Sure, that'll be reported. Cam ran him wide there. Venom's going to have to go wide in the off-camber section. He's going to lose a spot momentarily to Cam, and he'll lose a second one to Barry here unless Barry can't stick it.
Cam goes over!
It's cosmic karma. The karma comes back to bite him. He runs Venom off. Then he wrecks in the easiest section on the course. Hate to see that out of the SX champion.
Look at this battle for P2!
P2, Oscar Wiggins stuffed into the corner, but then it's Soda going to go through. Soda 2 in 1 corner, so methodical. Now he's going to run down the guy who's literally living in the future, 36-hour flight time. He's up in P1, about a whole section ahead of Soda right now, with Sully just trailing in P3, and in P4 it's Oscar on an island until you get back to 5th. Barry Barrows holding it down in the top 5, but still 6 cars for basically P2 through 6 right now. Not to mention what's going on in the back, but here we go again. Sully, he's not going to go away. He's not going to let Soda get away easily. And right there, waiting in the wings, with Sully messing up, is Oscar Wiggins. He takes advantage to the inside. Soda fumbles. Oscar Wiggins gets 3 cars for second again.
Dang it, Nuke, I'm sorry. I don't know why I didn't make that jump.
I'm going to cut that.
Oh my goodness, another crazy battle up the hill. It's a battle for second and a battle for 4th. Oh my, there's just battles everywhere. I don't know where to focus, but Jeff is going to pull away with this battle for second, and Sully finally makes the pass back. He's through, but here comes Soda. He's not out of it yet. And there it is, Soda to the inside, going into the whoop section. It's going to be a drag race through the whoops. Cam and I's once again fumbling. Cam is over. Cam is over again. He's all the way back there. Through the final section again, Soda holding the inside advantage. Can he hang on to that position for this lap? He will. Sully back to 3rd momentarily with Oscar Wiggins P4. Venom Valency 5th. Barry 6th. Cam and I's in 7th. That's your order here at SX on the fly. Coming across the line now in 8th is Nuked Ice Cream, and then a battle back here between Dom, Emo, Kupu, Elite, and Chosen Captain Rex to round out the field as Jeff, once again, still sizable advantage. Sully getting back down here, trying to run up the inside of of Soda. He's fast, just as fast as Soda, but if Soda makes a mistake, it stacks up the 2 riders behind him. He's got Soda and Oscar Wiggins, or excuse me, Solid and Oscar Wiggins just behind him here, going into section 2 of this track. Uphill, this is a tricky section. We've seen Cam and I's wreck here a few times. We've seen some of these riders struggle to handle it. And there it was. Oscar tried to send it in the inside. A crazy move there. He didn't lose any time by doing that, but man, oh man, maybe a bold choice there a little too early. And Solid is going to fall right back into third and try to run down Soda here in this whoop section. Try to get a good run here. That's where time can be made here. A flounder in this whoop section. Here's Solid making good ground here. Maybe a chance to send a pass up the inside in this final corner. And not quite there this lap, but Solid hanging on pace-wise with Soda for P2. We're talking about a big lead right now for Jeff. He's playing his flu game right now. He's racing he's under the influence. He's sick. He flew 80 hours, every ailment. I don't know. He's got every ailment known to mankind right now. He might have malaria, diphtheria. I don't know. All of the diseases. And right now he's running P1. Future COVID. He's got Omicron and Delta. Remember those? He's currently P1 right now, about a whole section ahead. Oh, we got a car over. That's Soda in P2. Soda flipped off of that jump, and Sully was almost there to take advantage, but Soda recovered, but Sully's through. Soda messes up the next session. He paces the jump, and Sully gets through, waited patiently, but Oscar Wiggins was not close enough to take advantage and make a pass as well and put Soda back to fourth. Soda, great job getting the inside on that off-camber, though. Sully had a little bit of a bad line, and now it's once again a 3-car battle for second, and Soda with a huge recovery sends it to the inside. One of the crispest passes I've ever seen in this series. Up the inside, takes second away again. Sully going to try to go back, but Soda will hold on to second again for another lap. He will not allow Sully to complete the pass for a single lap here, as Jeff continues to extend his lead, as P2 is still a 3-car battle with Venom safely planted in P5 ahead of Cam in 6th. 7th place, Nuked Ice Cream, Barry Barrows in 8th. 9th place is Dom. 10th place is Coop Boop. 11th place is Emo. 12th, Elite. 13th, Chosen. And 14th is Captain Rex. So looking back up towards the front again, Oscar Wiggins getting into territory to try to make a move on Sully here. This is not what Sully wanted to see. Every time Soda makes a mistake, if Sully cannot complete the pass, it puts him at risk for losing the spot from third to fourth here. We'll see if he's able to complete the pass this lap. Soda through the section has struggled a little bit until he gets to the off-camber. We'll see if he sticks the jump here. He does. Sully does a nice job as well. They both mirror each other. Sully takes a little bit of a better line this time than he did last lap. He's going to stay right with him, as Oscar Wiggins just following in their tracks, trying to bear down on them. 5 laps into this main event, Sully not too far away. Needs to put some ground in between him and Oscar Wiggins if he can. But right now, Jeff has got a very sizable lead. 6 laps into this, I want to say he's got about an 8-second gap ahead of second place, which is Soda. But that gap is not insurmountable. This is not an insurmountable gap from Soda to Jeff. Okay. Soda is one of the best riders in the series. Jeff is prolific at messing up some corners. So we'll see if he's able to hang on in P1 right now. He's still got 11 minutes and some laps after that. And there's Jeff stuffing it there. A little bit of a time loss, and Soda starts to extend his second place lead ahead of Sully. And now Sully is falling into the reach of the Thunder Bay native, the seafood shop owner, the DoorDash driver himself. They call him White Chocolate, the menace, the marathon runner. Yeah. I don't know what they call him. They call him the calamari special. Yeah, they call him.
Yeah, I have to.
It smells like a wet market because he works at a wet market. And right now, doing a great job in P4, trying to hang on to that position. But as I say that, look at a guy who messed up his start. This race had a lot of bad blood going on at the start, had a bad race last week, and had to make up a lot of ground to finish on the podium. He's up into 5th right now. If you guessed that was Cam and I's, you'd be correct. That highlighter green skin, cannot miss it from outer space. He's in 5th right now, and he is gaining time on Oscar Wiggins and Sully. He could have a chance here to get to 3rd. Dare I say he might be able to get to 2nd here if there's some shenanigans.
What was that?
And right now, Jeff, once again, still pulling a good gap ahead of Soda, but I think Soda closed it a little bit that lap. Sully running pretty well. He's extended his gap over Oscar Wiggins. It's 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got a flounder in the middle of the section. Venom had a little bit of a hiccup, but he's got a big gap to the car behind, so he didn't have to worry about that. And Nuked also messed up. Oh my goodness, the Canadians are in full terrorism mode here tonight, just bombing every single jump, not finishing it off. Not what you want to see out of the Canadian teams. Jeff trying to bring one home for the Americans. And right now,
I'm
Sully trying to make a move on Soda.
Yeah, I was about to say, and Kamenize goes through for P4 on Oscar Wiggins. He's not going to like that. That was not a very respectful pass, but Kamenize is desperate. Sully tried to go for P2, but great blocking out of Soda. Kamenize is through for P4, but Oscar is not going to let him go that easily.
You know Nick's going to retaliate.
Yeah, you know that Thunder Bay blood is pounding right now. He is not happy about the way that he was just passed, but the question is, can he catch up to Tomac? This is like a preview of next season in Supercross. Oscar Wiggins is kind of like Hayden Deegan, and Kamenize is kind of like Eli Tomac. You know,
Tomac's
eventually.
in 12 all the time.
Yeah, well, that's true. So maybe he's more like.
I bounced off the pylon.
But anyway, back up at the front, Jeff has extended his gap even more over Soda. Jeff just trying to run away as quick as he can, just knowing that if he goes up any time, it could be afforded. He could give up some time and be okay here. Kamenize trying to get on the podium at least. That would salvage what was a terrible start for him. Maybe he can smell second. He knows Sully's ahead of him, but Sully's been running pretty good this race. Oscar Wiggins, though, I'm not going to count him out. He has really not left the back bump of Cam.
All night.
So the uphill section they go again, and here's Cam. Cam messes up a little bit, opens the door for Oscar. He's right there going uphill. Can he find a way to get to the inside, or he's going to send it? Oh my God! Oh, he did it. He was respectful there. He really, really could have made that. He could have done a Dink Smallwood special and put him into the rocks, but he chose not to do that. Very, very wise move. Very clean move from Oscar Wiggins. Something that he was not afforded a few laps earlier. He stays currently in P5 with, I believe, Venom Fallacy in 6, just behind him. So right now, Jeff is still about the same gap that he was the last few laps, maybe a little bit less, but Soda has definitely run away from Sully. That skill advantage here is definitely shown. Sully is being left behind, but he's still fast, and I think he's still fast enough to compete for a podium position here ahead of Cam. Cam's going to get there, though, I think, eventually, and make this interesting. Oscar Wiggins is over! Oh my goodness, he hits the corkscrew, the 360. He did tricks on it, literally, but didn't stick the landing, and Venom Fallacy is through for P6. Oh no, Sullied is over! Sullied's over in P3,
what is
and
going
Cam
on
is
up
through.
there?
He's a
Sullied is
all over again.
Oh my God, and Cam is through just like that. He's off the hook. We let him off the hook. He's up to P3, and Cam might hold on to that for the rest of the race, but Sully's not going to let it go.
Oh, Nicky D!
Oh, the Christmas tree lights battling for P3. Sully, Cam runs him wide. Sully, what a move. Oh my goodness, can Sully make the stick? Cam's going to try to shut the door on him. Cam through the section. Can he hold on to P2 or P3? He does, but Sully gets a decent run. Can he get through the whoops? Sully gets through the whoops, but he won't get through it with P3. Cam through for the podium, final podium position into P3. It's Sully 4th. 5th is Venom, and 6th is Oscar Wiggins. Still an amazing battle between these top 6 cars as we look back forward, and Jeff has still got such a massive advantage right now over Soda. Or actually, I shouldn't even say that yet, because Soda is gaining a lot of time. I think Soda is going to catch Jeff by the end of the session. I smell a massive floundering from P1. It's only a matter of time when it happens. Right now,
I don't feel sick.
all right, good. He feels good. Never mind. I revoked the curse. As Oscar Wiggins threw Venom Fallacy back to P number 5. And look at this. Sully got put in the pole. Sully went to the inside to pass Cam, and Cam put him in the pole. And then Cam floundered, and Sully just threw in the same section. The same section where Sully
says, I'm sorry in game shit.
Oh my God. Look at this battle. Venom and Oscar, they're in the battle for P3 now. Look at this. It's going to be a 4-car battle for the final podium spot if they can all hang together. Venom is not letting Oscar go for P5. This is insane. 3 through 6 right now in this battle. It is Sully leading in that red paint scheme. Cam and I
Sometimes I
in
just- oh god, doesn't
P4
work.
in green, P5 in white, that is Oscar Wiggins, and 6 in blue is Venom. This battle between these 4 multicolored drivers, a very diverse group of drivers through 6th place right now. What a battle for this final podium spot. And if I have to put my money on somebody, I'm putting my money on the guy who's patient and has some pace and has some revenge to enact on some of these drivers, and that's going to be Oscar Wiggins. 5 minutes left. As long as he doesn't flounder here, I know these guys up here are going to have a tough time passing each other. That's going to slow them down, and Oscar Wiggins has to pay Cam back for some of the shenanigans he dealt with earlier. But here comes Camonized right now. He's getting towards the inside of Sully. He's going to try to set up a pass here before the uphill section, but he kind of paces the jump, and he's not going to get a good run into the uphill
You missed
section.
the flip from Nick.
I did miss the flip
quick
from Nick, but he
recovery.
had a good recovery, so it didn't really matter all that much. He lost a little bit of time to Cam, but he's still in that position as Venom runs behind him just on his bumper as they get up here into the off-camber. This is where passes can be made. Great block, though, by Oscar Wiggins. Tyler had nowhere to go there, ran right into the back of him, and now they lose a lot of time, though, to the front 2 cars ahead of them, 3rd and 4th. Sully and Cam battling for a final podium spot. They lost a very good chunk of
I
time.
haven't made that jump in 5 laps. Why not?
Right.
My game just
Tyler's
Oh,
black.
Venom's dead. Oh my god, he just went into the
Someone has
ocean.
fallen off.
Oh my
Keep racing,
god.
keep racing, keep
Rider
racing.
into the ocean. That surely
Mike's
has to
spot
be
on
a
the track. No, we're too late toward the end.
surely has to be a safety bike. No, I'm joking.
Keep racing.
But anyway, up front,
so
I-
just
for
3-minute
Pete,
shootout.
The
Would you
bike
take that
is
back
on
in,
the
Tyler,
hill.
please?
The bike
I'm
is
trying.
after the step
Cam,
up. It's
I'll
not
let
in
you
the
rejoin
fast lane.
behind
inside.
Nick.
Cam gets to the inside on that
Just
corner, but
stay to the
Sully
right if
fights
you're
back.
doing the triple after the step up, so you don't hit the bike.
Sullied makes the pass back on Cam, and Sullied is going to hold on to P3 for the moment, but guess who is... Well, I was going to say guess who's not too far behind, but Oscar's got to catch up a little bit. Look for the goose, look out for the goose, look out for the goose. There is a goose at the takeoff of the triple. You need to either go inside or outside of it. The takeoff of the triple. Captain
Okay.
Rex being really respectful, letting Oscar Wiggins by.
I'm trying to
Great.
fix.
Great job there by Captain Rex, allowing him to get past there. And looking up front, right now, Jeff's still running P1. Soda really far behind. Don't know if he'll be able to make it up, but he's definitely secured P2. While we have a moment, want to shout out HaloTracks.org/G Fuel. Purchase G Fuel today. Buy one, get one free. Last day of the sale ends at midnight to support both G Fuel and HaloTracks. HaloTracks.org/G Fuel.
That's better, by the way, Bruhndan.
Also,
/BOGO. And just wanted to also shout out while we have the moment, the new HT series coming soon, the Tuesday series. HT Arenas hosted by Opixonic. Definitely want to check that one out. Looks like it's going to be an interesting series. I will certainly be there. Lawler, we got a Randy in the lobby as Sully makes the
It's
pass
on the browser.
for P2. Yeah, we're in the browser. Sully
Yeah, you are. All right.
makes the pass for P2 back, or P3 back on Cam and Ice. Sully back
I'm
up
in
the
the queue.
inside.
I'm in the queue.
He's in the queue. What would Q predicted
where were
this?
you when you lagged out?
Q,
He was behind.
I was literally right on Nick's pass.
Oh,
Sullied right now is running still in 2nd place. He was behind Nikki D right when Venom was running. He was behind Nikki D. Camonized
can't
up
get
to the
into them.
inside. Through the whoops for P3, and there it is. Camonized to P3. Takes that spot away from Sullied, but I don't know if we've seen the end of it.
Where are you spawning, Tyler?
At the gate.
Okay, join behind.
I see Nick.
Yeah. Like you have to get right in between him and Nuke though, without causing any bullshit. Yeah, to do it at the end of this section here.
Well, it's all I can afford right now, and it's struggling to start, but Oscar Wiggins definitely will not pull over. He is currently running P4, and if Sully were to have, or P5, if Sully were to have a major flounder here, he could find 4th, maybe 3rd
Cam
still. Cam flips in front of Sully, gives up the last podium spot to Sully again. It is a flounder fest for the final podium position. Cam stuffs the jump.
I don't think he's gonna
I
like
like
the
your
track
line,
for that
Mike.
reason.
On the step up.
Oh my goodness.
What did you say about the
Wait,
track,
man.
Sully? Earlier?
30 seconds left.
No, I said thanks for fixing the lag.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, it is 20 seconds left until we add 2 laps to our finishing lap count here at SX on the Fly. The main event has been cinema as usual. Wonderful series hosted by Bruhndan.
Big case out of Tyler and Nuked hits him.
Big case, yeah, Nuked. Oh my goodness. What a job by Nuked there. And oh man, this is just such a tough race for Tyler.
Ending on
who's
18.
lagged out. And right now he's just trying to hold his position and finish with a decent result here. Ending on 18, that means we have 3 laps to go. Jeff is still your leader by a large margin. He is large and in charge. But right now what we want to watch, which is the most interesting spot on the track, it's Sully ahead of Cam. Cam keeps messing up on this track right now. He's trying to run down Sully for P3, that final podium position, but can't quite get there. But will they run into lap traffic? I don't think they will. Jeff had to as leader with the pace that he's rocking. Through the whoop section. They wreck almost in front of Jeff in the whoop section, but Jeff gets through somehow cleanly. He's got a huge gap. It's a huge gap ahead of Soda, so I don't think there's any danger there. Even if Jeff wrecks like 11 times, I think he'll be okay. But right now, Sully cannot afford any mistakes. A mistake here could give the final podium position to Cam and Ice. It's such a tight points battle right now. Great battle back here, though. This is for, I believe, 6th place. This is between Nuked Ice Cream and Venom Fallacy. Nuked, who's had a quiet race, but he is slowly charged towards the front after a little bit of a bad start. He made a pass on Venom here for 6th. The question is, can he hang on to it, and can Oscar Wiggins hang on to P5, because he's got Nuked following up behind him. Talk about the Canadian terror. 5th and 6th right now, both of them respectively, as Sully's still locking down and holding on to that final podium position, but Venom's fighting back to the inside of Nuked, who flounders off the finish line jump into the first section here. Up the inside goes Venom Fallacy to try to hold that 6th position. He will for the moment for the section. And just in front of them is Oscar Wiggins, and then a little further ahead is Cam and Sully. The question is, who will get that final podium position? So coveted to be on the podium in these events, and Venom and Nuked are not letting each other go. They're still battling hard, and this is allowing Barry Barrows to get into the mix here for P6. So through the uphill section into the off-camera goes Sully. He locks it down, but Venom takes the inside here. And Nukes is going to take the long triple, and Nukes makes the pass on Venom. So we have the white flag for the leaders. It'll be white flag for these riders when they come around and hit the start-finish line, which means that Venom and Nukes will have 1 more lap to battle it out. Oscar Wiggins floundering a little bit ahead of him. Sully needs 1 more clean lap ahead of Cam and Eyes to get that final podium position. We'll see if he can lock it down. But up front, it is an all Jeff show. He has led every single lap pretty much of this main event since the opening, and he has got this race on lockdown. And I don't see a way that he loses this race unless he disconnects, which I'm sending packets to the router right now.
Black screen? What the fuck?
Jeff right now through the final section of the track. Yeah, this is the important battle though between Cam and Sully. Can Sully just hang on a little bit longer? As back here, I didn't look and see, but Oscar Wiggins made it through. Oscar Wiggins just
2 riders over.
All right.
Nuked and Oscar wrecked. Oscar got through and then he wrecked. And now it's Oscar and Venom for P4.
Jeff takes the checkered flag.
Oh my goodness, Jeff wins the main event. And so he's going to finish P2.
Sometimes spending just to get it back. Get back, get back. Been up before, now I triple that. Pressure on me, yeah, I never crack.